Welcome everybody to Chase Field as game number 5 of the World Series set to kick off. The Arizona Diamondbacks set to take on the Boston Red Sox. Boston started this series off on a 3-0 lead, but Arizona got a huge Game 4 win due to a 3-home-run performance from Jake Lamb. Lamb finished with the hat trick. He also had a walk-off dinger in the 10th inning, and there aren't many more elite World Series performances than the one that Lamb put on last night. But the Diamondbacks need some more elite performances like that if they want to come back in this series. Playing one of the most talented teams in the history of Major League Baseball in the 118-win Boston Red Sox, it's going to be hard to win 3 straight, especially if 2 of them, Games 6 and 7, if necessary, would be in Boston. Let's take a look at the Red Sox starting lineup tonight. Xander Bogaerts, Andrew Benintendi, J.D. Martinez, Rafael Devers, Justin Bour, Eduardo Nunez, Jackie Bradley Jr., Blake Swihart, and Chris Sale. So the Diamondbacks are putting their season into the hands of Todd Woodruff. This is just Woodruff's second postseason appearance. His first one, he pitched in 4 innings, allowing 3 runs, getting a no decision. First batter of the game, Xander Bogaerts. Welcome to Game 5. As he's shopping cap, not the start that I'm sure Arizona is hoping for, and that'll be a quick double for Boston. If the Sox can get base runners early and score runs quickly, I'm sure they'll be fine. 2 gone now for Rafael Devers. That's going to score a run, and the Sox have taken the lead. An RBI double for Rafael Devers. And just like that, Boston is up 1-0. Inning should end, however, as Jake Lamb grounds it out to first. Jake Lamb makes the play, but still, Boston on the board, not the start that manager Brian Quinones and these Diamondbacks wanted. Arizona's lineup card today will be Nick Williams, Marcell Ozuna, Mike Moustakas, Mookie Betts, David Peralta, Marcus Semien, Jake Lamb, Wellington Castillo, and Todd Woodruff. So here's Chris Sale, one of baseball's best. He pitched excellently in Game 1, and the Diamondbacks lineup is going to have a massive challenge tonight facing off against Sale. 1 gone for Marcell Ozuna. Ground out to second. Excellent play as the second baseman had to get dirty. Let's go second inning now. 2 gone for Blake Swihart. Weak fly out to Semien. Maybe this is the groove that Todd Woodruff needs. Now first batter of the second inning is Mookie Betts. That'll be an infield single. It barely went anywhere, but Chris Sale couldn't fetch it in time, so that'll get a base runner. Next batter, Marcus Semien. Actually, a couple batters later, sorry. He's going to hit the single. So now 2 on, 1 out for Jake Lamb. Big strikeout for the Sox. That's just what they needed. 2 gone, 2 on for Wellington Money Castillo. That'll be in the gap. 2-run score. The Diamondbacks will take the lead. 2-run double for Wellington Castillo. The Diamondbacks needed that. They had to score there. They had to score there, and that's exactly what they did. On to the 3rd inning now. Boston trying to get on into the fun. As that ball goes off the wall in center for a 1-out double. As the Sox trying to move it. Following batter, he'll hit a single into right. So just like that, we got runners on the corners. 1 out. Not a great position for the D-backs, especially when J.D. Martinez is next up. That'll be a fly out to center. However, Xander Bogaerts should tag home. Benintendi will stay at first. And the Sox have tied this game up at 2. This has been a high-action thriller so far. Following batter will draw a walk. So now 2 out, 2 on for Justin Bour. He's going to strike out. Todd Woodruff gets out of a jam, but he does allow 1. On to the 3rd inning. First batter of the frame for Arizona is Nicky Williams. That'll be a single into right. So the D-backs got themselves an early base runner. Next batter is Marcell Ozuna. He's going to draw a walk on the low fastball. 2 on, no out. For next batter, Mike Moustakas. He will look at the outside fastball. And now the bases are juiced. Alex Cora wants to have a quick talk with his pitcher, Chris Sale. Not the time to take Sale out, but this has not been the start that Chris has wanted. If the Diamondbacks score less than 2 runs in this inning, I think it'd be considered a disaster. So the bases are juiced for Mookie Betts. Fly out into center. 1 run will score as Nick Williams slides home. Ozuna tags to 3rd. And the Diamondbacks should be able to get some more runs across. However, that won't help. David Peralta swinging at a really high fastball. I don't know what he was doing. So now 2 out for Marcus Semien, who gets the single. Semien has really struggled this postseason, but he's 2 for 2 today. And the D-backs are now up by 2. And Jake Lamb, the following batter, will break this game wide open. Just like that, the D-backs are up by 5 all of a sudden. 3-run dinger for Lamb, who hit 3 home runs in Game 4. Nah. Hey, goodbye. Chris Sale's day is done after not even 3 innings of work. The Diamondbacks with a 5 spot here in the 3rd. Rick Porcello has to come in. He'll likely be used as a long reliever because he'll probably have to go a few innings. Porcello was great back in the 2018 World Series against the Dodgers, but this Diamondbacks lineup is proving to be a different beast right now. Inning would end, however, as the following batter, Wellington Castillo, will ground out to 3rd. On to the 4th. Here's Eduardo Nunez. That ball going into foul territory near the wall, and it would be tracked down for an out, caught by Ozuna. 2 going now for Blake Swihart. That's going to be a rocket shot right into the glove of his former teammate, Mookie Betts. On to the 4th. Nick Williams up with 1 out. He'll hit a single, his 2nd of the day. Diamondbacks aren't done yet. They're trying to score a few more runs. Following batter, Marcell Ozuna's shop and gap. Williams would have scored, but instead that one's going to go over the wall and into the pool. Got to insert the Chris Smooth song as boom, right in the pool. Nobody's in it. Isn't it still warm? I know it's October, but isn't it still warm in Arizona? There's Moustakas who strikes out. So now 2 out, 2 gone, and 2 on for Mookie Betts. And that ball is a rocket into left field. And just like that, Arizona is up by 8. 3-run shot for the Mook man against his former squad. Arizona now up 10-2. Inning would end with a grounder to first. Porcello tags the base. But still, what a disastrous past 2 innings for the Sox. As there's a nice little strikeout on Bonifacio. It's down to the bottom of the 5th. Jenry Mejia into the game. He is the first player to be banned for life for the use of PEDs. As you can see, he got reinstated, so that ban meant a whole lot. As Jake Lamb up, he's not done yet, as he's going to get a 1-out double. He was faking 3, but makes the smart move by staying at 2nd. That'll bring out Castillo. Nice play at 3rd by Rafael Devers. Could have scored a run otherwise. So that would lead to the top of the 6th now. J.D. Martinez getting the corners painted. Beautiful pitch from Todd Woodruff. A few batters later, Justin Bour going to draw a walk on the outside curveball. Then Eduardo Nunez would strike out, ending the inning. Todd Woodruff only allowing 2 through 6 today. I thought the Diamondbacks were expecting to have like Robbie Ray pitch a few innings tonight, but clearly he has not had to. Bottom 6 now, Rafael Devers with an incredible play. Moustakas, however, is safe by a hair. We'd have to look at this one again. Regardless if he was safe or not, excellent play, excellent effort from Rafael Devers. Backhanded throw, and boom. Looks like Moustakas is probably safe. Let's get a better angle, or not. Oh well. Mookie Betts now up. He's going to hit a single into center. Diamondbacks trying to score a few extra runs. Can they do it? As here is the Diamondbacks getting into a little bit of a pickle. That's David Peralta up, but he's not going to get the chance to hit, as Mookie Betts and Mike Moustakas were trying to fool the Red Sox. They were unable to. We're going to have to move to this bottom of the top of the 7th, sorry, as Jackie Bradley Jr. will strike out. Next batter, Blake Swihart going down on the splitter. Todd Woodruff is red hot right now, and it looks like his day will likely end after this one. Ground out to Mookie Betts. I don't see a reason for the Diamondbacks to really pitch him anymore. His pitch count is nearing the 100 mark. So on to the bottom of the 7th, Domingo Tapia will enter the game, his 6th postseason appearance. He's struggled and hasn't played super well in the World Series so far. So here's David Peralta, who does get his chance to hit here. Weak grounder, and it's going to be a close call, but he was out. Nice play by Swihart. 2 gone now for Jake Lamb, up the middle just a little. However, because of the shift, he will be out. A lot of the times we see Jake Lamb getting base hits because of the shift, for whatever reason, but this time it was a smart play by the Sox. On to the 8th inning, Lucius Summers in. Summers has not played very well this postseason, but at this point in the game, the Diamondbacks are just trying to get him some experience. As with one out, Marcell Ozuna, that man is catfishing and high-flying. Excellent dive from Ozuna. He might have been a little bit dramatic there, but whatever. 2 outs now for JD Martinez, the former Diamondback. That one's going to go over the fence for a home run. At this point, it doesn't really matter because Arizona's up by 7. But the Sox are going to try to keep the hits going. Rafael Devers gets a single. Who knows? Maybe the comeback is alive. I guess anything is possible. But Devers will not be able to score. On the bottom of the 8th, Tommy Hunter into the game. Unlike Toppy, he's actually been pretty good at this postseason. As a pinch hitter, Pavin Smith would line out to Devers. Diamondbacks lineup has been really quiet since the 4th inning. 9th inning now, Eduardo Nunez up. He's going to ground out to Moustakas. Diamondbacks 2 outs away from winning this ball game. And they're actually going to make a pitching change. Pedro Strop is in because the person who was pitching that last out was Pavin Smith, the first baseman pinch hitter. So Pavin Smith got an out, and Pedro Strop is now going to try to finish it off as he forces the ground out. 2 gone now, fly out into right. Ozuna tracks it down, and the Arizona Diamondbacks have won Game 5, and they're going to make this a series, ladies and gentlemen. After Game 3, this one looked good as gone. It really looked like the Red Sox were going to finish them off probably in 4. But the Diamondbacks with 2 statement wins, a walk-off in Game 4, and now a dominant Game 5 victory, scoring 10 runs in the first 4 innings. That's all they needed as Arizona wins by a final score of 10-3. It'll be Todd Woodruff with the win and Sale with the loss.